You see it every day. So many first-time general partners stepping into the game full of fire and hope, only to crash and burn before they even find their stride. It's brutal, it's unforgiving, and it feels like a trap designed to break the boldest spirits. And it's not some mystery what's going on here. The truth cuts deep. Most of these GPs fail because they're trying to win at a system that's already rigged against real originality, real grit, real rebellion. They're weaponizing the old playbook in a game that's begging for a new one. And the pain? It's in the disconnect. A world promising freedom, but pushing a script made for comfort, not for the fire starter inside you. They step in thinking that having capital, some connections, and a few deals under their belt makes them ready to take on the market, to build something new. But what they don't get is that being a GP today demands more than just playing the numbers game. It's about breaking free, not following the herd. They look around, mimic the existing models, chase the trends, and when the walls close in, the cracks spell failure. Why? Because the world of venture and investment hasn't evolved to support the exceptional. It's designed to process mediocrity, to package and optimize, to keep the firebrands in line or out of the picture altogether. This is where the pain grips hardest, knowing you're drowning in a sea of sameness, that your raw edge, your unique vision, your radical drive is either sidelined or crushed under stale expectations. The market demands conformity. The LPs call for proof of safe bets. The mentors advise playing safe, not wild. So first-time GPs get caught. They lose their essence trying to fit in. They forget that the power isn't just the capital or the process. The power is their own will, their own ability to reshape reality. But don't get blinded by despair. This is the fire before the forging. Because if the world isn't built for you, then build the world you want to live in. That's the real path. This isn't about fixing broken systems from the inside. It's about transcending them, about refusing to be imprisoned by the old rules and comfortable lies. True success comes not from the center of the system, but from the edges, where the few brave enough to question everything stand. To those newcomers feeling the weight, here's the brutal, vital truth. Falling isn't the problem. Staying down is. So how do you rise when the deck is stacked and the noise is deafening? First, break the habit of looking for permission. None of the real game changers ever waited for approval. Get ruthless about the freedom to define your own terms. Your will is your weapon. Treat it like that. Don't be trapped by the best practices that killed more dreams than bad luck ever did. Instead, question every assumption, every norm, every how it's done. The moment you stop seeing the blueprint as gospel, you start to rewrite the future. Second, surround yourself not with the crowd, but with the few who burn like you do. Those rare individuals who don't settle for the easy path, who understand that real power lies in radical alignment, brutal honesty, and fierce collaboration. It's not about networks of convenience or passive followers. It's about creating bonds that fuel your vision, that bring complementary skills and insights that amplify your rare edge. When you build that circle, you switch from surviving in the system to changing it. Third, patience is your secret weapon. This is not a sprint or a quick flip. Real GP success is a long game, a slow burn that rewards those who keep faith in their original fire while adapting with precision and clarity. Don't get seduced by hype or the pressures to show quick returns. True transformation demands time, grit, and an unshakable belief in the process of becoming. Patience is a rebellion in itself against the world's obsession with instant gratification. Fourth, redefine what success means for you. Don't fall into the trap of chasing metrics that belong to someone else's version of the game. Your stakes, your rewards, your impact, they are yours to claim, not to inherit. Understand that your role as a GP is not just about managing money, but about shaping future possibilities, whether that's enabling founders who think differently, investing in ideas that disrupt the comfortable, or crafting a legacy of real change in an otherwise stale space. And finally, embrace discomfort as your true compass. The greatest GPs didn't get there by finding comfort. They got there by burning through it. When you feel the heat of doubt, the isolation, the skepticism from others, that's the sign you're pushing boundaries. Lean into it. It's not a signal to stop. It's a signal you're on the right path. The world offers comfort as a cage. Your calling is to break free, even if it means burning along the way. This path isn't for everyone. The markets will confuse persistence for stubbornness, visionaries for naive gamblers. Many will criticize. Many will try to pull you back into the safety of the known. But the rare ones, the true GPs breaking through, know this is part of the process. They understand they don't just invest capital, they invest in new realities, in people who don't just scale trends, but create them. So if you're watching this right now and feel that fire, if the roles and rules of conventional venture feel like chains rather than wings, know this is your moment. Not to adapt, but to transcend. Harness your unique edge. Call out the illusions that say you're powerless. Build your network, not just to survive, but to become a force that the system cannot ignore, cannot contain. Failure is not the enemy, it's a signpost. It's where filtered brilliance faces the world's indifferent machinery. But those who dare to question everything, who are patient enough to master their craft, and selective enough to align with the few who burn like them, they don't just avoid failure, they redefine the entire game. In this fight, your weapon isn't just knowledge or capital, it's sovereignty of will. It's the relentless refusal to settle for smallness. To be a GP today means being a radical experimenter in a world desperate for new truths. It means burning the old maps to make room for the cartography of the future. So, first-time GPs, if the failures around you are breaking your will, remember this. The world has no space for those who follow. It has only room for those who lead. Dare to build the space themselves. The journey is ruthless, but the destination? Liberation. Freedom not promised by a system, but carved out by those brave enough to claim it. It's time to stop playing the system's game and start creating your own. Let the failures fuel you, not stop you. Align with those who see the world not as it is, but as it could be. Question, burn, build, and become. This isn't just investment. It's revolution, and it's yours to lead.